Station X. Bletchley Park codebreakers taking a stand in World War II.
In 1939, British declaration of war signaled the beginning of the Battle of the Atlantic. Germany's Navy and Air Force attacked Britain, which, at the time, had little support from other countries. Instead, military officials relied on the Bletchley Park codebreakers. This top-secret group took a stand against Axis abrogation of civil liberties by decoding enemy messages, helping further STEM education for women and those with lower social classes, and leading the military effort in Britain through the use of intercepted codes. The Bletchley Park codebreakers played a significant role in the Allied victory of World War II.
Cryptography is a study of the techniques of secretive writing or messages. In World War I, a young American cryptographer enciphered a document that was easily decrypted by German codebreakers. This made countries such as Poland understand the importance of cryptography and begin military operations related to intelligence gathering. The Polish made many important discoveries in the area of cryptography, including the idea that mathematicians were at least as important as linguists when cracking codes. A single Polish man named Mariana Rejewski, however, made the real progress for Poland's cryptography programs. He used theoretical mathematics and a reverse process to break the Enigma code, a cipher which was later improved and used by the Germans in World War II. The Germans, who were led by dictator Adolf Hitler, allied with Italy, Japan, and several smaller countries. Hitler wanted to take over the powers of the world and rid them of everything and everyone he considered imperfect or impure.
Hitler aimed to spread his ideas through his military strength, but both Britain and France declared war after Poland was invaded. This signaled the beginning of the Battle of the Atlantic. German forces attacked Britain, and France's relatively small population rendered it completely incapable of assisting. Germany developed its rather weak navy and air force into a well-organized, ruthless killing machine. They built huge fleets of U-boats, which were submarines that attacked enemy's ships. German bomber planes wreaked havoc on Great Britain, separating families, destroying architecture, endangering lives, and leaving survivors with nothing. However, despite all the perils and destruction that came with fighting such a formidable enemy, Britain pushed on.
Britain's government code and cipher school hired several qualified individuals to intercept and decode German messages. This organization soon grew too large and was moved to a new location called Bletchley Park. Eventually, 100,000 men and women were assembled at Bletchley Park, and even cryptographers and intelligence experts from World War I were hired as the war became more of a threat. Joy Etchard said that eventually the personnel for Bletchley Park was assembled. By the end, it numbered many thousand. There were men and women from all fighting services seconded to Bletchley Park because they had particular skills.
All of the people at Bletchley Park had different jobs, different backgrounds, and different problems that they had to overcome. For instance, the women at Bletchley Park, who made up 75% of the workforce, overcame prejudice related to the idea of women in the areas of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Jewish personnel at Bletchley Park overcame opposition related to the war by helping to end it. In fact, historians believe that the Bletchley Park codebreakers shortened the war by 2 years. Messages from Germany, Italy, and Japan were intercepted, giving the Allies access to vital weather reports, submarine locations, and the plans of deadly bomber planes. A mathematician named Alan Turing made the greatest single contribution to victory in the Second World War, according to Winston Churchill. Turing developed the bomb machine, which decoded the Enigma. He also worked on the first electronic computer, Colossus.
The dawn of the information age started with the wartime Bletchley Park codebreakers, the computer Colossus, and the computer scientist Alan Turing. Colossus had one purpose, which was to decipher the Lorenz-encrypted messages being sent between Hitler and his generals. Colossus reduced the time it took to decipher messages, so it accelerated the operations at Bletchley Park. The Bletchley Park codebreakers took a stand against Axis abrogation of civil liberties. They did so by actively decoding German, Italian, and Japanese messages. They also led the war effort and changed the way cryptography is used, whether in military or cybersecurity, for ordinary computers.
Due to the research done at Bletchley Park, the unbreakable Enigma code was cracked and hundreds of thousands of lives were saved. Bletchley became the leading organization for military cryptography before anyone knew of its existence. Before the veil of secrecy was lifted, the work done at Bletchley Park increased the amount of cryptography programs in several different countries. In 2018, Bletchley Park will become a school for young cryptographers. They had an impact on cyber defense that still exists today.
Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Cheerio, here I go on my way. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Till we meet once again.